Yeah, buddy.
Top of the month already. Welcome to episode 38 of the Freedom Page Cock. Welcome to the Freedom Cage Podcast, where we lock into a free state of mind.
On your face,
On
splash.
your face. Like a can of mace, baby. We keeping it? We're doing rolling? Fuck it. Yo, welcome to the Freedom Cage Podcast, where we lock into a free state of mind each and every pay week on all DSPs, of course. To my right, I got my main guy, my ace. My left and my right this week, Sean, better known as Mr. SenorLee on all your socials.
You know.
And me, Kenny, man, also known as KenKapnik on all those socials. But yeah, man, today, April 1st, no fooling, episode 38, we rolling through.
Yes, sir.
Women's History Month was a big one. Shout out to Cheryl and Mama D for the last episode.
Yes.
Big time, big tunes.
Big.
But other than that, how you been, man? How has the rest of your March been?
March has been good, man.
Any madness?
Huh?
Any madness?
My bracket is still alive.
Fuck out of here.
My bracket is still alive. We'll get into that. A little later, but
Okay.
my bracket is still alive. But everything's cool, man. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's doing good.
God bless.
Still getting, checks still coming in. So can't argue with that, man.
Can't get mad with that. Because I be telling everybody at work all the time, like, hey, I love y'all. This check bounce, bro. I won't be here tomorrow. It's
Different
story.
story,
It's
man.
gonna suck. It's definitely gonna suck.
Hell yeah.
But talk to me, man. April.
Yes, man. Yeah. So it is officially Autism Awareness Month. In this month, we recognize those who are on the spectrum and those who are caring for those who are on the spectrum. And one of the things to mention is really just that autism is a spectrum disorder known as ASD. Refers to a broad range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, repetitive behaviors, speech, and nonverbal communication. So we really just want to remind everyone that everybody out there is unique.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we educate ourselves about the different unique people that we're going to run into, the better off the world will be, because we have to understand that not everybody's like us. Not everybody's going to learn at the same pace, but everybody has something of value to give if you just give them some time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I believe it. There was a cool clip I saw on Instagram, actually. Chubby dude comedy, blonde hair. I keep forgetting his name. But he does he gives people the opportunity to show your talent on Instagram Live for a little bit. And there was someone that was slightly on the spectrum, but he was a big, like a 90s pop fan. He was going in, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. Like, no one took it where it shouldn't have been. They kept it where it should be. You know what I mean? There was no crazy jokes, nothing like that. We were just happy to see the kid having fun, being himself, being in tune. And boy, he hit a couple pop lock moves that I can't do in this current time. But it was good to see, man. Everybody was in good spirits.
Awesome, man.
It was super hyped to see that.
Mm-hmm.
March Madness is pretty almost officially behind us. We got the weekend coming up with the Final Four, but a lot of blue, man. A lot of blue in there. You said something about your bracket still being intact?
Dude, let me tell you something. After we watched UNC beat Duke and Cameron Indoor, I was like, I think this is going to be the year, man. Yeah. Like, I think that win is going to propel them. And so, I'm filling out my bracket, and it was a hell of a chance for me to take, bro, because I think they came in like the 8th seed. Yeah. So they had to face the 1 seed to even get to the Elite 8.
That's a fact.
And they actually did pretty good. I mean, it got scary because Manic, I think, got in foul trouble, and Baylor was like playing crazy defense. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Facts.
But they survived, and then, on to the Elite 8 where, and I know we're giving recognition to St. Peter's. Shout out to Jersey, man.
Big stand up for Jersey.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jersey for representing. Them boys played their hearts out, but they ran into a team that is hungry, that's playing really good right now. Yeah. And UNC is in the Final Four against Duke.
Yo, Coach K last year, man, that's a lot of pressure, B. That's a lot of pressure on both teams, but Duke especially, because nobody on that team wants to let Coach K down. So it's gonna be a hell of a matchup. But Kansas Villanova. Who you feel Kansas should win, but Villanova is nice.
They are, but losing Justin Moore last game
Mm.
puts them in a very difficult place. Doesn't mean they're not going to come out and ball, but that's tough. That was a big loss. Justin Moore was very big for their defense and offense. But next man up.
As always. But yeah, like you were saying, St. Peter's, man. Being sweet was nice, but being elite was even better.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it before the North Carolina game. I'm like, listen, worst case scenario, they only got to go through North Carolina, let's say Duke, and then Kansas for the trophy. Very tall task. And
Yeah.
they couldn't, it was a lot. It was a lot, man. They couldn't, the North Carolina boys, man. But yeah, congrats, man.
You're talking about NCAA royalty.
Yeah.
Those 3 teams.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Cinderella, yeah.
If you're going to go out, that's who you go out.
That's a fact. That's a
You know
fact.
what I mean?
No
But
bums took them out.
UNC all the way, baby.
I respect
Cheering
it.
for y'all tomorrow, man. Let's do this. Let's bring this home.
I respect it. Over to the NBA, though, man.
Yes.
Ballin' edition? Talk to me.
All in addition. So, Joel Embiid is like my number 1 vote for MVP right now.
Yeah, lights out.
Yes, he is balling, and then bringing James Harden over, his confidence is on 1,000, man.
Mm-hmm.
So them boys are really balling out. But Karl Anthony Towns,
Big man with the 3.
dude, and you know what they're saying? Ever since Pat Biv, oh my God, I can't even talk right now.
Pat Bev.
Patrick Beverly came over there.
Mm-hmm.
He's turned into a monster.
Spark something in him.
Yo, so he is just like he's playing like he stared down LeBron. He is dunking on everybody. And then I think after that 3-point contest,
Is when he stepped up. It gave him a confidence that, not that a lot of big men don't possess it, but after Shaq, it's hard to fill that void. You
That's
know what I
a
mean? But I like when him, like you said, Joel and Karl, they are stepping into the role. Not as conventional as you thought they would. They're hitting shots like Dirk Nowitzki-esque. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and they're capitalizing on it. They're really doing good as big men. Just no longer just playing the big role. They all over the goddamn court. You can't guard that, you know? But and Jason Tatum, no, he's the last of the Mamba class as far as, his tutor giving him all the goals and tutelage that he needs. But you see it on display every game, like his technique, his everything. He's doing his best to be a carbon copy of it, and he's mastering that.
Yeah, it just sucks because they lost Robert Williams. They have the number 1 seed right now, but the Sixers, the Bucks, the Heat are like right on their tail. So losing Robert Williams, man, that's a big loss. But I like the way he's playing right now. He's balling.
That's a fact. And New York City, man, vaccine mandates have been rolled back.
Yes.
Kyrie can play at home.
Yes, he can, man.
Little upset. His first home game wasn't as good as we thought it'd be, but hey, we got him for the playoffs.
That's it.
What is this? Non-vaccinated players on New York City sports team. Outside of Kyrie, was there anybody else missing that we was looking for?
Not looking for, no.
No, right? All right. But shouts to Kyrie. Hopefully get that going. On a tangent, I know we brought up Kobe a little earlier, but Vanessa Bryant, she announced a new partnership with Nike and the Bryant family for many years to come. But long story short, they're going to be bringing a lot of proceeds to the Mamba facility as well as the Mamba Foundation, and they're going to live on. Mamacita Sports, everything's going to be rolling again. All
Nice.
Kobe fans and enthusiasts, the shoes will be back.
Nice,
Full
man.
time. But
Awesome,
I'm happy
man.
she's able to bring that full circle. I'm really happy she didn't leave Nike. I would have been hurt. Like, you know what I mean? And she just sort of, we're going to go back to Adidas because, they respect us more, like, please. But it worked out, though. Shouts to Vanessa and the whole Bryant family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then we're going to jump over to NFL because the NFL, other than the slap heard around the world, but we're going to get into that later.
Oh, man.
The NFL free agency frenzy has been lit.
Yeah.
This has probably been the best year of player movement, I should say. But first, we're going to start off with some proposed rules from some of the clubs around the NFL.
Yeah, the OT thing.
That's right.
They got a lot going on. They're trying to make, long story short, they're trying to make it a little bit fairer, if that's the word, for both teams to get the ball in OT. Now, prior to the show, we was pondering a few ideas, but I think on their end on the spectrum, let me know what they said specifically.
Yeah, so we got the Colts and the Eagles proposing that both teams get an opportunity to possess the ball in overtime. So if you're not familiar with the current rules, um, whoever wins the coin toss gets the ball. If they score a touchdown, game's over.
Mm-hmm.
If they kick a field goal, the other team gets the ball, and then they proceed to try and score a touchdown or kick a field goal. If they don't score at all, then I believe the game is over. If
Correct.
they score a field goal, then the other team
That's
gets
the
the ball
opportunity.
back, and they try and go for, is it a field goal or a touchdown can win at that point.
A touchdown will win, a field goal kind of reset the cycle.
Resets. Okay, yeah. So the Colts and the Eagles propose that no matter what, both teams get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Titans propose that both teams get an opportunity to possess the ball in overtime unless the team with the first possession scores a touchdown and a successful 2-point try.
That 2 points gonna be the killer, man.
Yeah.
But it's cool with the OT rules. Now, in my head, always it's like, granted, if you score first, you win, but it's not as if you're not playing a defense. Like
Right.
there should be somebody on the other side of this ball as well that should step up to the plate and stop the offense. Unfortunately, when you have the Tom Brady's or the yesteryears of Peyton Manning's on the offensive end, it's a lot of pressure to stop them right now when all
Yeah.
they need is a six. You know what I mean? But the rule changes, I don't. I'm not on board with what they got going right now. We had a couple of scenarios when you were saying with the 2 minute drill.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, man. So we were talking, and I was like, what if both quarterbacks had a 2-minute drill, right? And listen, I'm not that familiar with football defenses, but whatever coverages that were really like make going down the field really that hard, maybe you suppress a couple of them, or maybe it's really just players are that good and you don't really need to change nothing. But each team, 2 minutes, who scores the fastest touchdown wins.
That's dope. You condense the OT in less than 5 minutes.
Yep.
Hope it'll suck though if the second team gets that touchdown a second or
Yeah.
two after.
Yeah.
Like imagine a replay with a game clock in the corner, like very similar to NBA shot.
That's
like,
right.
Was
Yeah.
did the red ring around the backboard pop up before?
Yep.
That'd be tough, but I would like to see that. That'll be dope if you can
Yeah.
break it down into two separate 2 minute drills. Fastest to score wins the game. That'd be dope.
Yeah, man, for real, man. Roger Goodell, holler at us, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta get his email. Maybe shoot him a DM or something.
Hell yeah. But yo, free agency frenzy, man. We starting off at the top. Khalil Mack is with the Chargers now. What you think?
He's gonna change the face of that defense, of course, but I liked him where he was in Chicago. Like it wasn't like he was hurt. He was doing his thing. But money talks, so it is what it is. But they could use him. They could use him over there. He's definitely gonna be an addition to the defense. But I hate good plays leaving teams, man. And it always feels like you should build with them, get to the mountaintop, and then leave. Like LeBron did. But he'll be all right over there. He'll be right over there. Not
And then we got Von Miller to the Bills, man. Did this defense need Von?
They didn't need him. They did not need him. But adding him just made him like a 98 in Madden next year. And it was already like a 93. So, Von, I can't wait to see him in blue. That's going to be dope. He's a beast still. He got another chip under the belt. He's going to be dope. I'm not worried about Von. He's going to be good over there in Buffalo.
Now this
speaking
next,
of Buffalo, I'm sorry. Speaking of Buffalo, they had a situation where the new Bill Stadium is in the works, and they just locked up a deal. But this is the first time that this much of public funds are being used to build the new stadium. It's going to be $850 million of taxpayer dollars out of New York State. That's going to go towards this $1.4 billion stadium right across the street from the old spot. If you were waiting on your state refund, don't worry about it, man. It's not coming this year. Bills got to win.
Mm-mm-mm.
Uh,
So now this next one. Russell Wilson to Denver. Were you shocked at
very,
this move?
very.
Why?
Well, two reasons. I had a feeling him and the Seahawks were kind of coming to the end of a road, but I thought he'd be better in New Orleans.
Me too.
I thought he could pick up that whole young, crafty Drew Brees, but better, keeping it moving. But Denver scooped him up, and now I don't know what to expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to see him in Mile High, but I didn't think they worked together on paper. It didn't look right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember I think it's Cortland Sutton, Tim Patrick, Jerry Jeudy. I think Melvin Gordon's still there, running back.
He got a little squad. You know what I mean? It's just I gotta see him in a jersey. I gotta see him get a first down. I gotta see it in motion. Right now I can't see it yet.
So now this next one is the talk of the town, right?
Yeah.
So first off, let's talk about the fact that he's been Deshaun Watson going to the Browns, secured the bag.
Big bag.
But first, let's talk about the obvious. He's been officially cleared of accusations.
The glove didn't fit. I'm sorry y'all went through whatever y'all went through, but the court has rendered me clear of all charges.
Yep.
I'm going to go play this game I love and get paid millions to do it. There was some backlash. Everybody was like, oh, did the Browns do their due diligence in vetting the females? But they weren't allowed to talk to them directly.
Right.
So, they hired a private team to do the investigating for them. But the general manager kind of got caught up in the press conference. He was like, did you ask the ladies what happened? No. But the team we spoke to gave us some good intel. What'd they say? They never spoke to him. I was like, next question. It was wild. It was wild to see live.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shouts to Deshaun, man. Just making it happen. But now it hurt because Baker was like, he put out a little tweet before it all kind of went down, kind of hinting that his times in Cleveland might be over. But even after the Deshaun pickup, he's like, you know what? Indianapolis might be a good place for me. And then they signed Matt. Oh, man. He's unemployed. I don't know where he's going to go. He's too big to be a backup. So I don't. Man, humble pie is going to be served, man. Yeah. That hurts.
And then they signed Jacoby Brissett. Mm-hmm. And I know right now, depending on how the NFL rules with Watson's playing eligibility, Brissett may start the season because it looks like they're completely done
with Baker. He's still on contract though. You can't if no team calls for him. I can't.
Stefanski at the press conference said right now they're ready to go with Brissett until they figure out what's going to happen with Watson. But Baker, I mean, they're like, we're going to do what's best for both parties and we'll see what happens.
Who's the what brand is that with the commercial that Baker does where he's at the stadium and it's at his house? Is that State Farm?
Shit. I think so.
They got to do a new commercial where he's trying to get it and the gate's locked. Like yo, what's going on, man?
That's a good one.
Where my hey, the key's not working. It's like, damn, you ain't get the.
Like, that's a good one.
That will hurt.
If they don't do it, somebody on TikTok will.
Big facts.
I guarantee.
Real soon.
But so Amari Cooper actually joined the Browns, so Deshaun got somebody to throw it to.
Easy.
Is there a chance that OBJ and Jarvis Landry come back?
I think OBJ has a better chance of going than Jarvis because Jarvis was literally just left on some, I don't like the quarterback. I'm out. 2 days later, quarterback's out. He's like, fuck. I just got dried on that new contract. So he might be in a stipulation where he just can't get out of it. But OBJ, he's technically a free agent. Got the chip. LA Taxes is whipping his ass. And I think he took his money in Bitcoin and that kind of.
Yep.
So he might. I wouldn't be mad if he went back because he had similar issues. where he wasn't getting the ball, and he's capable of catching, as you can see. But new quarterback, new field, new vibe. Bring OBJ back. Fuck it. I like him. I like him back on the Browns.
Okay. So now this one I think shocked the world. You bring back Aaron Rodgers, and then like a month later, Davante Adams headed to Oakland.
Like, they keep playing with this man and his money. They keep adding these little franchise tags to him. Like, they should have paid that man a season or two ago.
That's a fact.
But, they kept, we're going to see where Aaron goes, see what Aaron wants to do, and now you lost your number one receiver. Just waiting around. They should have been signed that man. But, Raider Nation, man, stand up.
Yeah, man. So now, Raider Nation gets Davante Adams. They got somebody else, too, I think, on defense.
The Raiders? I have to look that up.
I can't think of who it is right now. But can Derek Carr finally
get over the hump?
Finally make it happen?
He can make it happen. Him and Davante, they got old chemistry from college. I think last summer, Derek was fake petitioning for him and said, hey, man, Davante, come through. I'm going to get you a win. Davante said, I ain't forget about that little promise you said last summer. I'm feeling real McCullenish. You know what I mean? Like, L.A. traffic, man. I got to get through. But, I think they connect. They get it going. Very similar to Joe Burrow and his boy. But they get it happen. They make it happen. I'm proud of them. They do it. They're going to do it.
Now, this next one, I have to say, it was not as shocking to me.
It was to me.
You know what I mean? Because I kind of saw this coming, because if you look at the last two seasons for the Chiefs, we're talking about Tyreek Hill being traded to the Dolphins for a buttload of draft picks. It's similar to Deshaun Watson. I kind of saw it coming, man, because if you look at, you already got two studs. You got Kelsey, you got Patrick Mahomes. There was no way they're going to keep that trio together for too long.
It's not like you don't got the money. Kansas City, bro. We just won a chip the other year. We got the money. Granted, Mahomes signed for a lot. Well deserved. But the man name's called Cheetah.
Right.
He's the fastest guy on the field every play. You can't not pay that man. And no injuries, still producing. Hey, man, money talks. And,
for sure.
Hey,
for sure, man.
Miami weather don't hurt.
Nah, not at all, man. And now, he's teaming up with Jalen Waddle, who pretty much owned last season.
Facts.
But they still got Tua at quarterback. Is he still the guy?
Until he fucks up. Like, if he comes out first game, 3 insults in the first half, it might be a wrap for him. He has to. Every year it feels like he has to prove himself. But if he doesn't perform in those first 2-3 games, he might get benched. Okay. You got too many weapons not to make this successful. So he has to make it work. He has to.
Okay. Yeah, and I had the other question here. I think you answered it already. Was trading him the Chiefs' biggest mistake or a smart business move?
I think they fucked up. They shouldn't have let him go. It was good to spread the field. With Kelsey here, Cheetah there. Defense has got to make a choice. You could double with so many players over there. But, championship teams breed championship players. Somebody else is going to step up.
Yep.
Another role player is going to get 1,000 catches off of Mahomes because everybody's going to be doubling Kelsey. Yeah. So somebody's going to be open. And Mahomes just has to find them now. That's all. He just has to work a little bit harder.
This is true. And
another thing, they let him go. If you notice, a lot of teams defensively this year with the Chiefs, they kept dropping back on him. They wasn't letting him get those long bombs on him anymore. And it's cool to be the fastest guy in the field, but you're not beating a nigga with 40-yard head start on you. Let me just back it up. Man, my one job is not to let you pass me. As long as you keep me in front, But that hurt his numbers this last year, too.
Yeah. Yep. All right, man.
Pittsburgh. I got action, man.
What's up?
As you know, Ben's gone.
Yes.
Big Ben, Hall of Famer whenever his time comes up. But now there's this bit of a debate. Mitch Trubisky or Randolph. Who do you take the prom with you? Like you know what I'm saying? Like the girl that doesn't really like going out, or the girl that doesn't really like going out. Like somebody has to step up, and I don't think either of these dudes do it.
I'm confused about this one because unless Mike Tomlin sees something that we don't see in one of these guys, I'm very confused. First of all, I thought this was where Russ low key was going to end up. I saw him being that gritty next leader of the black and yellow with that receiving core out there, and I really like. It's tough, man. Like, and you say it all the time. Cap still ain't got a job.
He's still unemployed, dropping new highlight tapes every 48 hours, hitting bombs, running routes. I don't know. He'll look good in black and yellow, man.
I think so, man.
Like a gazelle, like tall ass, running fast as shit.
Yeah. But hopefully that's what Mike got in the tuck, man.
That'd be nice. They pull him in last minute.
Yeah.
It would be dope. Got a unfortunate feeling to be the bare league veteran minimum. But hey, a job is a job. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like,
yeah.
oh, man.
Yeah. But I like this one, man. Matty Ice to the Colts.
I think he fits well with them.
Yeah, I think so too.
Don't get me wrong. After that Super Bowl, it just wasn't right, man. He was
deflated
off mentally. Yeah, it deflated him. Matty Ice really went cold, and it was hard to get hot again. And he never really got hot like that again. So hopefully a fresh start, blue and white, get him going. Hopefully they let him call Peyton up as much as he wants to, but give him some tips to the trade. But I think Matty on the Colts will be good.
Yeah, he's got Jonathan Taylor over there who had an excellent year.
Facts.
What's the guy? Pittman Jr. He looks like he's going to be promising. You still got Hilton over there, and they got a nice tight end core over there with Mo Ali Cox and Doyle.
He got targets.
Yeah,
just gotta hit him. Gotta hit him.
Absolutely, man. And then last but definitely not least, Joe Burrow gets some protection.
Definitely a season too late, but we'll take it. We will take it.
Bengals broke out the checkbook and got some nice offensive linemen to protect Joe Hollywood.
Yeah, man. You need refrigerators in front of him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be having these guys with the slow feet work. You got to get people willing to lay it all on the line for their quarterback every play. And hopefully they can do that for him this year. It'll be dope, though. It'll be dope to see. Who else was a free agent from Kansas? The defensive dude. I like him.
Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't been picked up yet?
Yeah, there's actually still a couple of them.
There's a lot of big names that just haven't been picked up yet.
Let's see. Yeah, you got Bobby Wagner, Stephon Gilmore, OBJ, Tyrann Mathieu, Julio Jones, Jadeveon Clowney, Calais Campbell, J.C. Treader, Jarvis Landry, Melvin Gordon. Okay, so he's not on the Broncos no more. And Dwayne Brown.
I want to see Tyron go to the Ravens, though. I think he has the energy for that ball club. He could do it over there.
Him and Marcus Peters on the same team, that is
shutting shit down in Baltimore. Like, we'll see, man. Hopefully they make the right moves over there.
Yeah, but unfortunately, New York City, nothing happened with our Giants.
Listen, man. It's the Giants, man. We trying, man. We're gonna put our best foot forward. Hey, man.
I still want answers for Daniel Jones, fam.
Hey, you gotta trust the process. Right? I don't know how many seasons you're willing to dedicate, but you gotta trust the process.
There's only one Joel Embiid, man. I'm sorry.
They're not too far logistically. You know what I'm saying? Jersey, Philly, it's not really far as driving over. But you gotta trust the process. Hopefully, he gets over the hump, has the breakout. Yeah, he really needs, because halfway through the season, if we below 500. The booze is coming out, man. Don't want to be like 4-5 going into the bye week. Nah. Nope. Not going to have it.
Nuts.
Sorry. Talk to me, man.
All right. So
Politics.
politics, man. We over in the politics section, man. Um, First off, big shout outs to Kentaji Jackson. Still going through the confirmation hearings. But let me tell you, these confirmation hearings have been confirmations of the hurdles, the barriers, the just unfair treatment of women, let alone black women,
Facts.
when it comes to positions of power. So much to the point where Senator Ted Cruz brought out a book, children's book,
Nasty.
about a baby being born racist and wanted to ask Katanji if she believes that a baby can be racist. And I love the way she addressed him, saying, I have no idea about this book. I haven't studied this book. I study law. I'm
Yeah.
a judge.
Yes.
And my reputation speaks for itself. So I really don't know what you want me to say about this book.
Like it was a shameless plug, honestly.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get more sales, but she took the high road. I'm happy she did. She could have Will Smithed it, but she took the high road.
Yeah, man. It's just been sad, man. It's been really sad. But shout out to Cory Booker for holding her down, giving her those words of wisdom that brought her to tears at one moment. But this is what we gotta go through, man, to really impact change, man. Some people they're holding on by a thread.
Yeah, especially a black woman in politics. Those invisible hurdles are real.
Yeah.
And we get to see it a little bit better on CNN every day, just with the way this process is laying out. But she's taking the high road. She's doing everything she needs to, and she's gonna be great at what she does.
And
Somebody else argued though regarding the lifetime role. I forgot what. There's another dirtbag who's trying to fight the whole lifetime supreme role fitting for some shit like that. Asshole.
Well, the last thing I will add is I hope that every young girl, but especially black girl out there, is watching this, because unfortunately something like this is going to happen again. And you're going to need to have the same composure, the same strength, and hopefully the same supporting cast that she has to walk through this with your chin held high and be proud of everything that you accomplished. And don't let nobody question you about that.
Ever. You can't do nothing you don't put your mind to. And she put Black Girl Magic on full display. Happy to see it.
Yep.
Stupid question for you. Who's hated more? Deshaun Jackson in Houston or Andrew Cuomo in New York?
Deshaun Watson in Houston.
See these ads ramping up.
Yeah, man. Dude, I woke up one morning and I'm like, he was talking about, remember when we had this with COVID, I swiftly moved to do this. And I'm there like, bro, ain't he just go to trial? Like, what?
A little while ago.
Did he, like, so I don't know how true it is. I didn't confirm it, but it turns out there was no evidence, so nobody came forward. Therefore,
A little hush money under the table. Make that disappear as a real politician should.
Ain't that some shit?
You know how it go. It's settled out of the court. No harm, no foul. Sadly. Allegedly. I don't know any facts. But, yeah, man. Rumors of him running for governor. I believe his brother's going to be on the media end of things because he don't got a job no more.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. The Cuomos are coming back full force for the fall.
It'll be interesting, man. It'll be very interesting.
We'll see.
Mhm.
Cuomos. That's crazy.
All right, so we moving over to the question section, guys.
Ugh.
This is where we really have fun.
Try to get niggas kicked out.
Hell yeah.
He said, hell yeah.
Nah. We just trying to
Jokes,
spice
jokes,
things
jokes.
up, man. Spice things up. Before we get into questions, though, guys, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe link.
sure.
Whether you listening to audio or watching us on YouTube, appreciate all y'all, man. So, first question. If you and your spouse separate for a short time, you see someone else during that break, is that considered cheating?
I think it truly sits on the conversation you had to establish this break. Like it has to like if y'all both come to an amicable decision, like yo, I need time, you need time. Let's go have some time, and we'll see where this goes. Like if it's like yo, I need. Unless there was like a strict time limit, like yo, I need 30 days, man. I'll see you later. Like a big ass hall pass. Like yo, I need 30 days, B. I might be back. I might not. See if this grass greener thing is real.
It sound like my man cut off cable TV. Like,
oh,
I need some time.
I need some time. Like, we were on a break, but I think it really more so matters how that break was initiated and who initiated said break. If the male acts and the female steps out, you can't blame her. But if the male acts and the male steps out, look like you was fake strategizing this whole little gamut, bro. You know what I mean? But if both parties agreed on a break and you step out, it should not be considered cheating. Don't think you won't be held accountable for your decisions.
That's a fact.
But I do not believe it should be considered cheating if you both agreed on said break. Talk to me. What's your take on this?
We was on a break. We was on a break. You listen, man. Commitment is commitment. You ain't gonna treat me like no diet plan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I had too much bread. Like, I gotta lay off the carbs. Yeah, like
red meat this month.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm catching you there just inhaling kale. Like, come on, man. Like, nah. If you want to break, then whatever happens during that break happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't hold you responsible. Even if you told me you needed time, right? You're right. I am going to think it's sketchy if you stepped out. But honestly, you was probably feeling that way this whole time. And you should have just broke up. Like, I'm not a fan of the whole break thing. That's just me, guys. You do what you do. But you ain't coming to me and talking about I need 30 days to figure out if I want to be in this relationship. Nah, fuck that. You know, let's be two consenting adults who understand that if you're not happy, then I don't want to keep you in a situation where you're not happy.
Free agent me.
How the hell am I going to make you happy in 30 days? And I'm not even around.
Yeah.
You know
People
what I'm
trying
saying?
to put the franchise tag on you. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could go a couple ways. How would you feel if you both agreed, but you find out the other stepped out with the same sex?
Ooh.
Is that still considered cheating?
I'm looking for the invite.
Ooh. And don't get me wrong, we super biased on this one. I'm just talking about male, female steps out with another female. Not, shit. I do need to hear a girl's opinion though. Like, how would you feel if your man said, yo, I need some time? You find out he was dicking down, some other nigga. It's like, wow, this is, I was so off that you felt you needed to go, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, there is no coming back from that. So, I don't know.
I mean, guys, you got to stop feeling bad about that. Like, people want what they want. It doesn't matter if it's the same sex. They just don't want you no more. That's what it is. Like, I feel like you inherit the burden. Like, damn, I chased her away from penis. Like, that's a little deep.
That's deep.
You know what I mean? That's a little deep. Like,
she just threw reproduction out the window. So.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't, I'm pretty sure it's been a gang of dudes. Like, it's not just you. It's been her entire history of men has just been trash. And she's like, that's it. I'm going a different route. Happens.
But you never want to be the last guy.
Hey, if you were the last one to, you know what I'm saying, handle your business, that's cool.
Now you wondering if you really handled your business or not. Now you out there, was it me? Was this performance so lackluster?
That's why you asked for the invite. Because if you get invited, then you know it wasn't this. It was probably just you as a man in a relationship she wasn't feeling.
even if you do get the invite,
Mm-hmm.
what if you just find out you there holding a tripod? You there in the room.
I'm Spike Lee in that motherfucker.
Directing this bitch.
I'm Spike Lee.
Said,
I'm mad.
You,
I'm
40 acres.
lift
You,
him.
mule. Trying to get this movie shot.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like, you lift your leg. You go over here.
Okay, all right. That's an option. But yeah, let us know your thoughts and comments on that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
curious
for
to know.
sure,
We
man.
got to know what is considered a break, and does it matter who initiated versus who stepped out.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's big. Question for you.
What's up?
If you only could wear 5 shoes the rest of your life, what would they be?
Woo, man. All right. I gotta go with the Jordan 13 navy and gray.
Okay, respect that.
Definitely need those. Black Tims.
Okay.
Definitely need black Tims. I'm gonna go old school. Pradas.
The cups?
Mm.
What color?
Prada sneakers. Let's
American
see, black
Cup joints?
Tims, blue. I'm gonna go with red. Red Pradas.
The American cups?
Red Prada
gray?
sneakers. Yeah.
High top or lows? Need the strap or nah?
Low. I'm
No
going
straps?
Yeah, no
I respect
straps.
it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
All right, so that's 3. Yeezy. What was the first one? The 300s? 350s?
The sock joint, the Presto?
Yeah.
I think so. Or 350, one of them.
Yeah. The black 350s.
Okay. What's that for?
4. And then to finish it off, cement 4s.
Cement for us. That's the white ones, not the black.
Yeah.
Nike Air or no?
Nike Air.
Nike Air. You need the Nike Air.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I respect that. It's a strong 5.
What about you?
Me, being a native New Yorker, top 5, like the rest of my life,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to take the black Tims from you for sure. But I got to add the Constructs too.
Ooh.
Straight up. Black
I
Constructs.
feel you.
Some all whites. Need the lows. The kids call it G Fazos now. But some Air Force Ones, if those who don't know.
Okay.
Black cement 3s, Nike Air.
Mm.
And my 5th shoe, for my rest of my life, might get some slides. I see me
Damn.
I see me flip flopping a lot.
I didn't even think about that. Got to come out the sneakers at some point.
Yeah, what you gonna do when you get the shower? You just
That's
gonna
true.
Babe, get my Tims, the black ones. Oh, shit's soggy. Shit's make my feet stink. Oh,
Oh, man.
I'll do those 5
Shit.
for the lifetime. Yeah, I'll be
You know
be
what?
content with those.
I'll swap the Pradas for some slides.
The Pradas. I was happy you said those because you need those. Like I can't afford them, but you need them. You know what I'm saying? Those are the Prada cups. Oh man, you need those. All right. If you had to make a 6-round, a bench player.
Then the Pradas, yeah.
All right. I respect it. We got to talk about this, man. I know it's been a week now, but he smacked the shit out of him, man.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Like, I seen the HD camera views. I seen it in slow motion.
Yeah.
I seen him trying to say Chris Rock was wearing padding over his face like it was anticipated or he knew it would happen. But my question to you is, as a celebrity, is there a fee you would be willing to accept for temporary global embarrassment?
Negative.
No?
Negative.
If Will said, yo, I'm gonna give you 30 mil if you let me slap your thighs, cause I gotta rebrand myself. 30 million. You know I got it, nigga. I'm Will Smith. Fresh Prince, motherfucker. Like, you gonna say some foul shit to my wife, I'm gonna come up and slap the dog shit out of you. Go back to my seat. And you keep going. Like nothing happened. 30 mil. Take it or leave it. That'll be his best payday ever. He's Chris Rock. He grew up in the hood. He could take a slap.
Nah, I couldn't do it, man. I
30.
couldn't.
He's giving him 7 hours of stand-up material with this. Like, Chris Rock, not that he was a dying comedian, but I didn't see the tambourine extended version. Nobody's seen that one. He could use a boost. I think it worked on both sides of the field.
I mean, are we getting into that now? Cause
No, no, no. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
was just.
okay.
We could. You know what I mean? But I was just curious to know if there was a monetary value you'd be willing to accept for
Nah.
public embarrassment to that extent.
I'm assuming you have a number.
50 million, bad, my nigga. Yo, 50 mil, like slap me in front of my kids and shit. Like my mom's at home watching on the HD TV that I probably bought. 50 mil to do it, man. You can snap the dog shit out of me on global television for 50 mil. Like, but I definitely need 95% up front. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna need 46 now real fast and think just wire me to 4 after the show. Easy peasy.
Oh man.
You wouldn't fuck it.
Nah, dog.
In light of the Will and Chris issue, you remember Smackfest?
Yes.
Would you be okay if they brought that back to life off the backs of this?
I think there's already a competition out there like that.
Excuse me? Like currently?
Like dudes slapping each other, like knocking them out with slaps.
Oh.
It's a whole competition out here.
Oh.
Yeah.
They took the arm wrestle and just said, fuck it, we're gonna just
That's it. They put the powder on
the
their
LeBron
hands.
powder. Just
Yeah, I know you. If you're listening right now, I'm winding my arm up, and then all of a sudden,
what?
bow!
That's
you
rough.
see niggas get knocked out.
Yeah, on live
It's
TV.
wild.
They was
Yep.
doing it for Summer Jam tickets like 10 years ago. It was wild. People was just showing up to the studio to get slapped. A lot of niggas was like going out on stretchers and wheelchairs. It was wild.
Yeah, that's nuts,
crazy.
man. That
Crazy
is
stuff.
nuts.
But oh man, Pandalina, we got anything?
So, don't get nervous, people. This is. I'm only
shit.
gonna be here for a minute. Things are still looking good, but over in China, it's looking a little shaky, baby. Looking like we might have a Omicron Volume 2.
Another
China
one?
issues a citywide shutdown in Shanghai when they saw daily cases increasing over their quota. So right now it looks contained, but be wary when I say if you out there, you better be moving smart, people. Because I'm telling you, COVID's trying to look for another comeback if y'all get silly. And spring break, I'm worried about spring break.
Oh yeah.
Miami had to change the alcohol shit.
Yeah, they put curfews out there.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't even tell you the last time I put a mask on to go somewhere. I feel bad to say it out loud, but I'll be in Costco and just be walking around the mall like regular shit, bro. In and out the bodega, like yo, me bacon, egg, and cheese. I gotta go. I don't even be remembering to bring the mask half the time. I just be outside, regular shit, nothing crazy. I ain't out there, in the middle of a freestyle spitting in niggas' face, but still try to keep my 4 to 6 feet. Seems like people reduce the size, but yeah, I haven't put a mask on in some time personally. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, you do what you can, man.
Yeah, man.
But like my man was saying, last week was the Oscars. We're going to start off on the positive note because we already know what y'all want us to talk about.
Yeah.
We're going to get there. First off, shout out to Beyonce for kicking off the show
Queen
with the
B.
theme song for King Richard in the Compton tennis court like a real G queen boss should. It was awesome, bro.
She really can't do no wrong.
Nah.
I would have been like, she could really do no wrong. Like, I don't. Like, if they had her on camera killing somebody, I still wouldn't believe it.
Me neither.
It's Beyonce. You bugging. That's a lookalike. Can't be her. Can't
we
be.
need footage. Like,
Facts.
we
Bad
would
angles.
need hardcore. And even at that point, well, what they do.
Yeah.
Did they, you know what I mean? Like, something had to happen for her to do that, man. Hell yeah. But shout out to Will Packer. He produced the Oscars, so that was big. Black man producing the Oscars.
Big
He
snap.
had 3 hosts, Amy Schumer, Regina Hall, and Wanda Sykes. So you got LGBTQ plus representation, you've got white representation, you got black representation, and those 3 ladies just killed it.
Nice. They're really
Killed.
funny. All three of them are funny
Yeah.
in their own little way too. It's pretty dope. I like the
Hell
way they
yeah.
brought them together.
Yep. And then he had DJ D Nice providing the music throughout the show,
All
man.
right, I'm here to serve a little bit of hate. Like, listen, man. I know quarantine radio. You know, we needed it. We was trapped in the house. He
Mm-hmm.
was getting 2 million people in his rooms. He just mixing in the living room. Niggas is outside now, bro. Like he's a nice DJ. Don't get it twisted. Like, but I think I'm D nice to out, man. I think he's everywhere. Like he's approaching Khaled annoyance as far as just there all the time. Like, hey, happy for him. I'm not here to break down any black men on his platform, but take an event off, my nigga. Like he's on all of them, bro. All channels. Yeah, shout out to D Nice, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing.
Yo, man, that because it depends for me. If the bag wasn't there like that for him before the pandemic, then I get it. He
Facts.
like, I'm gonna ride this wave, man.
He gonna ride that shit into retirement.
Hell yeah, man. So there was a lot of big wins throughout the night. Encanto, of course, won best animated movie, but I noticed that when the people came up to accept the award, wasn't much representation, and it made me think back to say, okay, when Coco won, who came up there? So I went and I looked back, and they had at least 3 people from Latinx descent come up there and kind of speak to the culture that inspired the movie. I didn't see that for Encanto.
Is it by any chance they were all severely light-skinned Colombians? No, maybe.
It didn't give me that.
Maybe they was all like peppers, like Titi Peppa. No,
They didn't give me that at all. Like I didn't hear any reference to the native tongue.
damn.
Like I'm not out here assuming. I was hoping that one of them was gonna break out and start speaking Spanish or something, but I was just like, so y'all just milking the culture out here. Like I know Lin Manuel Miranda.
Was he up there?
No.
Oh shit.
So I'm like,
He really put that together.
yeah.
As far as the music laid out.
Yeah, I was completely confused, but great movie. Glad it won.
Yeah. Came out on Christmas. I had to see it at least 50 times by accident. Easily. Kids love this shit.
Definitely, man. And then they performed We Don't Talk About Bruno.
I missed it. I gotta catch that.
Yeah, and Meg the Stallion has a verse. Bro, when I tell you, it cut to Meg. I'm like, what Meg doing here? She ain't on this song. And she just started spilling.
Was she talking about Bruno at least? Or?
She was like kind of tying it to the Oscars.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it was like dope though. But I was just completely caught off guard because I was like, Meg, don't pop it
Don't
like
fuck
this.
Don't fuck this up. This is a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she did really, really good.
That's
And then
what's
they brought out Louis Fonzi and Becky G at the end to finish off singing it. And they also were like tying it to the Oscars and paying
I respect
homage
that.
to Latinx culture. So it was a dope performance, man. It
Yeah,
was
that
dope.
that Don't Talk About Bruno song was #1 for like a month and a half. It was crazy. Like it was off of a Disney movie.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yep. And then shout outs to these 2 movies. Coda, it was actually a movie that had an all deaf cast. And Troy Kotsur won he won a role for Best Supporting Actor. And it was really cool. Like I didn't even know they did movies like that, but it was great to see that type of representation.
Huh. I gotta catch that one. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah. And then Louisa Harris, the movie based on her life, Queen of Basketball, won an Oscar. And I was just getting blown away all night with new news. She was the first woman to be drafted by the NBA back in 1977.
I didn't even know that existed. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Congrats,
to the
man.
New Orleans Jazz, man. And unfortunately, she died a month before the Oscars, but that was amazing to see, man. Really.
Oh man, almost was able to give her flowers, but I'm happy the
Yeah.
doc was able to come out and she was able to see that flourish.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's what's up, man.
Yep. And then the last two shout outs, 30-year anniversary of White Man Can't Jump.
Wow,
Um 50-year anniversary of the Godfather trilogy. Shout out to Ramel for introducing that movie to me.
facts.
That shit changed my whole life and just how you look at loyalty and family and
Facts.
everything. And then one more last shout out to Samuel Jackson finally getting his Oscar for winning I think the governor's award for his body of work
It
over
wasn't his first
years.
one, is it?
I think so.
No.
I think so, man.
Sam got about
Yeah,
250 movies under his belt.
I know. I think that was his first
Wow.
Oscar. Yep.
He didn't get one
And
for
he
Pulp
had
Fiction?
Denzel
That's
presented
what's
to him.
up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I didn't know that. Damn, I gotta look that up. I know it's his first one.
Yeah,
That's
man.
nuts.
So I'm gonna let you lead us into this, man, because
He did it. He did it, man. Listen, Chris Rock came out. He did his Chris Rock thing, greets the audience, a little humor here and there. Might poke the bear here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but he poked the wrong bear that afternoon/evening. He spoke with Jada a little bit, and he had a GI Jane reference/joke, because she showed up with the buzz cut. Now, for those that don't know, she suffers from alopecia. It's funny, I believe she was kind of fighting this solo for some
Mm-hmm.
years, but she recently revealed that this is something that she's going through. All is well, but she is going through it, and it is a sensitive time for her. But that one G.I. Jane joke rubbed her husband, Will Smith, the wrong way. He was laughing at the beginning of his monologue. It was all friendly, but that quick joke came out. He he just cut his eye quickly to his wife and saw her smile, went to a straight lipped face. And that boy, it's a double edged sword. I understand why he did it, but he's just too big of an individual to do that, especially on that stage. Just so
Mm-hmm.
much at stake. And what if Chris Rock reacted?
Yeah.
I give all the respect, honestly, to Chris Rock because he did something that no black man I know would do.
Correct.
He took an open hand pimp slap on live television and kept the show rolling. Shout out to Chris, man.
Yeah.
I know all the memes have been going crazy all week, and granted, it's what social media does. But the facial expressions
Yeah.
to those in the crowd at the moment, you could tell in their eyes they was truly trying to decipher. Yo, is this scripted?
Yeah.
Is Will Smith the Fresh Prince really bad? You know what I'm saying? Like it was tough to see,
Mm-hmm.
but we're gonna get these jokes off, man. It hurts. It hurts,
Yeah.
man.
So I think that slap was meant for the world. It just landed on Chris Rock. Like when you look at the last year that this man has been through and just having to deal with all of this business being put out, not by him, not by his choice, but him having to navigate that and smile, right? Now, granted, what he did to Chris, my belief, was unnecessary. I don't care what nobody else has to say about it. That was unnecessary, wrong place, wrong way to handle it, point blank, period. Similar to your point, you are too big to black men, you are too big to the people that you feed to do that,
Facts.
period. But what I will say is let this be a lesson to anybody out there who thinks you can just run your mouth and never have to pay the consequences for what you say.
Yeah.
At some point, with all the social media that we have out there, with everybody that has a platform to get on these podcasts, to get on these platforms and just say what they want to say and think that nothing's going to happen, this was a light version of what could possibly happen.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? This was a very light version. And what I hear a lot of people saying is, it's okay to just laugh at it. Hell yeah, I laughed at the shit.
I still chuckle when I see it.
Yeah, I laughed at the shit. But at the same time, I do feel bad for Will.
Yeah. He's went through a lot, like you just said.
You know what I mean? And I hope he's okay. I hope he gets the help that he needs. I'm glad that, Denzel was able to go talk to him. Not quite sure what Tyler Perry had to offer, but I'm glad Denzel went to speak to him. And, man, we're all human.
And Will Smith, for the most part, has been in the limelight the last 20, I want to say almost 25 years.
Yeah.
As far as, sitcoms, rapping, being an actor, a ton of awards. But we rarely get to see him lose his composure.
Right.
Unscripted, so to speak. Anytime he has lost his composure, it was a part in the movie, and it was, cameras were rolling, it was meant to be. But outside of that little Pepe Le Pew smack for the dude in Russia and this thing last week, you never see him lose it. It's okay to be human, but like a fake headlock and noogie would have got the point across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't have to open hand slap him. He had on a velvet suit jacket. Chris Rock wasn't ready for that.
Nah.
This is not a violence jacket.
Yeah.
Shit, probably expensive as shit. But, they are trying to say Will may lose his Oscar due to breaking the code of conduct.
At this point, they're gonna have to pull that shit
out of his dead, lifeless hands.
Cold, out of his cold dead hands, because that's not gonna happen. That's not how you do things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Now, if they take it, then
what are you gonna do with it? Give it to the runner-up?
I mean, listen. Honestly, if I'm any other actor in that category, I don't want it.
You don't want it. Not that you didn't earn it, but nobody wants an asterisk next to the Oscar.
No, I think the other actors in that category would be like, nope, that is Will's trophy. If you're not gonna give it to him, I don't want it.
He definitely
you know what I
earned
mean?
It. Definitely earned it. Hell of a role too. It was a good movie.
You know what I mean? So, but listen, Chris Rock, every comedian out there, I feel bad for comedians because I feel like the art is under super criticism now.
Very much so.
Super criticism. But what was once meant, as far as what I've learned, for slaves to make fun of their owners has turned into a very, very unique way of poking fun at situations that certain people don't understand.
Okay.
If you are educated in what somebody is going through, then you understand the pain of it too.
Correct.
And not to say that you're not going to make somebody laugh if you crack a joke. But if one day that group that you're making fun of rises up and gets at you, you kind of had it coming.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Kind of had it coming.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, a lot of people take jokes from comedians a lot harsher than others.
Yeah.
I forgot. Was it Cat Williams? He was joking on a lady, and the husband showed up with a gun. Like, you know what I mean? Tried to put it in his face in the parking lot. Like, yo, one more joke out your mouth type shit. I don't think Cat brought that lady's name up again. You know what I'm saying? But it sucks I had to get to that point. But, it's a learning lesson. It's a moment to grow, reflect. And there only could be positivity after this. So hopefully
I hope so.
they got to join forces on some platform just to squash the beef on a public platform. But we'll see. Did you see Lupita's reaction though?
Yo, Lupita can do a crime with me any day because she was just there like, oh.
That's a big fact.
She didn't overreact. She just rolled. She said, "Oh."
It was a photo one of my coworkers sent to me. I'll show you real quick. But somebody caught a still shot of all the reactions at the very moment. I was like, yo, there was only like 12 or 15 people there, but I need to see the collage with everyone.
Yes.
Like, it was nuts. It was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Hopefully, like I said, it's a growing experience. Hopefully, this will never happen again. And the Oscars, they might have to start stepping their security up, even for very important personnel. Because I would hate to be security that day between Chris and Will. And he's in his his little CIA air. Will Smith is coming to the stage. His boss is like, "That's cool, it's Will Smith." Slap. Will Smith just, nigga, I seen it, nigga. Do something. It's like, it's still Will Smith. What the fuck you want me to do?
Yeah.
What is he doing now? Went back to his seat.
Yep.
Fix his jacket, folded his leg.
like what's Chris doing? He's trying to talk. I don't know. He's mixing up his words.
He's shell shocked. Like, I would love to be a fly in the security room on the next break, because somebody might have got fired by accident.
Yeah.
Just for being there at the wrong time. Oh man, but anything else with the Will Smith slap heard around the world?
Listen, man. Sometimes, man, the world
Gotta slap a nigga.
Sometimes the world hits you, man, and the most you can do is have a strong chin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When it was live, there was maybe 2 or 3 people I needed to hear from. Dave Chappelle was one of them.
Yes.
And just because of Dave Chappelle, I had to hear Ja Rule's take. Because it's like, what would Ja Rule think about a time like this? And Ja Rule has nothing to do with anything all the time. But Dave Chappelle made it funny for him to be the person to go to in crisis moments.
Yeah.
It's always funny.
Yep.
Oh, man. But a couple good albums came out this past week. That Benny the Butcher, though, man.
Yo.
Heavy rotation.
Shout out to Benny, man.
Heavy rotation. He's just too vivid with the storytelling, and I appreciate it, because a lot of rappers don't have the gift to bring you into their world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people keep it surface. Oh, flashy car, chain, bitches, He's showing you how much is going into the Pyrex, who he got it from, where it's going, who to be watching your 6 with. He's giving it to you all in these Tanner Talks, but Part 4, probably the best of the series, man. Not gonna lie.
Like, he reminds me of when Pap really was taking over the scene.
Yeah.
That I'm just gonna rock you to sleep with this flow.
Every time. Every
know
time.
what I
And it worked. And it worked.
Yeah.
Has Betty and Pusha T, they had to collab.
That's so much white on a record.
I need that. and a faint Jeezy in the background going, yeah, I need that. Somebody got to put that together.
That
Alchemist
so
B,
much...
whoever, Hit Boy, whoever, put that coke rap together. Freddie Gibbs too, throw them in there. I need to hear all of them on together on something. That'd be just too much coke talk.
Yeah,
but I need it.
That's Narcos talk, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You gotta call that the Narcos album.
Big fact. Who else dropped? Lotto dropped. 777. I like her, man. I like her a lot. Southside, all the videos always hit. Even her little Twitter, Instagram vids, they always hit. She seems very down to earth for the most part when you see her, but she provides the raps too. So when you got the total package and the raps, it's hard to fail. You know what I'm saying? But she's in between a Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion thing right now, but she's still trying to carve her own lane and whatever that is, and she's doing it, man. Shout to her.
You watched that No Love remix video?
Man, listen.
Summer Walker. Now, I'm gonna be as respectful as I can, ladies. Just give me a minute.
You ain't gotta be. No.
Summer Walker and SZA are super talented and amazingly looking females on their own.
Right, yeah.
To see the chemistry between the two and the way they just... It was, bro, I was here stuck looking at the TV like...
I never wanted to be a stripper pole so bad in my life.
Dude. It was
They
Black
brought,
Girl Magic. It was exotic. It was,
they brought it home. They brought it home.
yo,
I caught myself watching it by myself in the corner of the house. I was just like,
yeah.
oh shit, this is.
Now, it was funny because halfway through the video, I'm like, wait a minute, isn't Cardi on this song? But I think it was so good. Even Cardi was just sitting back and watching
Yeah,
it.
she was like, because Cardi, she might be into all that, so she might just be
Yeah.
like, I like this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
She was like, nah, just keep going. Y'all
Just
don't need me
go.
in this.
just go.
Yeah, man.
Another album that come out from a new group to me personally, Coast Contra. They dropped
Okay.
their debut album, Apartment 505, and honestly, I only heard about the group maybe 3 weeks ago, and that was strictly off the freestyle from Eric Jamal. He's one of the members of the group of the Fall, but he had this ODB Buster new
Yeah, you sent me
flavor.
that. Yeah.
I had to watch that little 60-minute clip at least 10, 15 times. I'm like, this guy's amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like a breath of fresh air. It was good to hear it. But the album was pretty solid. Very eclectic. They did a lot of things that I wasn't really sure what to expect because I didn't know about them. But they touched on a lot of things. But I enjoyed the album personally. I would definitely go give that a listen if you haven't yet.
All right.
And Key Glock, Yellow Tape 2. I didn't get to it yet. I saw it's like 30 tracks or some shit like that. But I'm pretty sure he's got a lot to say with his man passing away.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to try to get into that this weekend as well. But
Cool,
Yellow Tape
cool.
2, Key Glock. Big fan.
Yes, sir.
What else? I'm thinking of what else we got? What else you got?
So it's not on the docket here, man, but
Shoot.
Top Boy was awesome.
Top Boy.
They just dropped a new season.
Okay.
The ending though, man.
Don't spoil it, man.
I'm not. I never do.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Damn.
Damn.
man.
It was like, damn. I get it though. I get it, but damn, I was not expecting it. But yeah, you know next season's gonna be even crazier. What else did I catch up on? I saw Cruella with the wife. It wasn't that bad.
Cool. The Dalmatians?
Yeah.
It was like her story?
Yeah, like how she
Before?
became Cruella.
Ah,
It wasn't that bad, bro.
all right. I put
wasn't
that on
that bad.
the family agenda list next time we do movie night.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I still got to catch up on Snowfall.
Yes.
I still haven't seen the new season of Euphoria, and I got to catch up on Bridgerton. Bridgerton just came.
I never got into Bridgerton. Is that good?
Oh,
Is that good?
it's good.
Huh.
It's good. You got to give it time though, but it builds.
I gotta put that on the docket. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What about you, bro? Before we wrap this up.
Top of the month. Middle of the month looking good. Weather should be nice. But we shall see, man. Got a couple things in the works. We'll see if it work out. Gotta get this passport. But other than that, though, yeah, man, it should be a good April. Hopefully not as many showers, as much sunlight. But I got good things for April, man. Get through these tests. Just keep it rolling. What's good with you this month coming up?
Nice. This month is actually pretty cool. I get to do a speaking and engagement for some students in a master's health program at Ohio State.
The you them.
Yeah, so
That's what's up.
looking forward to that. Other than that, man, just building, man. You know what
Networking.
I mean?
That's it. Keep
Slowly
networking.
building.
Gotta keep networking. It's the only way to get around.
Yeah, man, for real. Keeping things rolling. Other than that, man, hoping the tax guy come through with some good news. I was mad late with my shit.
Hey, man, a bill is always a bill. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we'll just see what happens when it happens. You hope it's not more than you got.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Other than that, man, listen, we are so glad y'all stopped by.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe. If you're listening, watching on YouTube, whatever it is, subscribe. Come check us out on all social media platforms. And remember, the merch is live.
It's live.
You know what
Tops,
I'm
bottoms, hoodies, sweats. How the sweats fit? I didn't get the actual.
Yo, they fit good.
Man, go get your sweatsuits, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Support
saying?
the movement.
Yo, listen, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with spring. Winter is like, I don't think I'm done yet.
It's New
So
York.
you could still use your hoodie and your sweats. But we got t-shirts for you too. We got more shit even coming
Facts.
for the summer. So stay tuned for that, man. Other than that, man, you are now released back into your regularly scheduled programming. Corporate life, parental life, entrepreneurship, whatever it is that you do, we salute you. I'm SenorLee.
I'm KenKapnik.
See you back next pay week when we lock back in to a free state of mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chuck St. Peters.